What's good, everybody? This is Colorado's first battle rap podcast ever. Season 1, Episode 1, Body Bag Battles presents Content of the Culture, where you get your latest battle rap news, and I am your host, Spoken Motherfucking Wordz. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel for more content, and today we have a very special guest with us. This man is an absolute legend in the game. This man can produce fire with his bare hands. He is literally a superhero of battle rap. Ladies and gents, I present to you the one and only Jonny motherfucking Storm. What's up, Storm?
What up, man? Thanks. What up? Content of the culture, you already know.
How was your holidays, fam? How's it going?
Man, you know, we just got through Thanksgiving. We made, you know what I'm saying, a few pounds heavier, but better. Obviously, already got to the so shit ain't
Got the Christmas tree. That's what's up, my fam. Getting ready for the holidays. Listen, Storm, we're gonna get right into it. Gonna get into these tough questions. All right. Listen, BET dropped a top 50 list of battle rappers of all time, and you were not on it. How does that make you feel, Storm?
I don't feel bad about that, man. Too many good rappers, honestly. I could say that I should be on it if I'm thinking on an audience I feel it was more targeted, so I ain't even mad at it.
What's like a snub in there? Name one MC on there that shouldn't be on that list. Shots fired.
That shouldn't list? Where's the list at? I don't even remember it.
There we go.
Okay, here we are. Let's see. Who do I think?
Someone on there that shouldn't be on there, fam? Name one, just one. Just give me one.
Let me see. Even that's a rough. You know who I'm gonna hate on just off the strength, even though he's amazing. Av can go. Damn, Easy got on Fresh Prince. If he wasn't on Fresh Prince, Easy could have went too.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Who was that?
I think I'll go with Av. Av can go.
You're gonna go with Av. All right, you ladies and gentlemen, shots fired.
That list. I'll take out Av. I put in Real Deal. That's what I would do.
Okay. There you hear it. You heard it first, ladies and gentlemen, on Content of the Culture. Body Bag Battles. You heard it first. Shots fired. Storm versus Av. Or who was it? Who was your second? Real Deal? Oh man, that would be fire, bro. That would be a fucking I'd look forward to that one. Man, what? So speaking of those lists, speaking of the lists, I'm just curious, who are your top favorite battle rappers of all time? 5. All time.
All time? If we're talking personal favorites, everybody that knows me knows one of them is B Magic. Personal favorite, can't lie, might have. Damn, you put me on the spot. You know, it wasn't Disaster as one of my personal favorites. Let's see. You said 5? Damn. B Magic, Disaster. I'm definitely. You know, Lou Cypher, Real Fire, Marv 1, Super Fire, and QP. That's my 5. I'd say my 5 favorites to watch.
That's dope. You forgot Spoken Wordz, but I'm with it. I fucks with it.
Honorable mention.
You know, I wanted to go to top 10, but you know that's too easy, bro. You know, and it's interesting. It's interesting you picked like more relevant. You know, I said all time, so I was, you know, aside the relevant cats, any other cats all time that you would be like, all right, I'd have to put them on a different bracket of 5 of favorite 5.
If you're saying, because you know one.
Like, let's go back. Let's go back, you know, when battle rap first started.
I mean, then if that's the case, I'd be lying if I didn't say Mook and Love Smack DVDs when I started. There was a lot of dudes I liked back then that I could have been to be favorites. Man, what were you thinking?
I'm thinking like, man, like what about like Super Nat and like Juice and like Eminem and those kind of battle rappers?
Those are definitely freestyle day battle rap are my favorites. They're fire. I would rank them real high, but none of them were saying. I definitely respected Juice a lot. As far as what he did, Super Nat, you know, but aside from that battle when he was changing voices and shit, even though freestyling one of the greatest ever, but you know, you said battle rap. I think like when it got to the point that it's at, it wasn't with the freestyle days, and if after the 90s, to me, I don't think nobody in the 90s was pulling off that shit.
For sure.
We know what it sounded like.
Well, speaking of,
imagine if a person like Big Pun was a battle rapper back then, or Cannon level, they'd have killed us. Big L, you know, they'd have smashed us as far as the 90s. But as far as like Idea, PH was back then with the Blaze battles and shit. Was that the 90s?
Well, that's why I was surprised that you didn't sprinkle in some of those guys in there, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, those guys had a lot to do with where we're at, you know, and where battle rap has come, which brings me to my next question. What do you think of the state of battle rap right now?
You know, right now, I think battle rap ever been. Like, just looking at it from a perspective that freestyle battle, 8 guys in one night, hopefully to win 100. Now you get flown out, hotel, paid, win or lose. And back then there's no pressure because there's no cameras. You want to beat, you got a crutch. And now it's like, but the way it evolved to the purses people are getting, $50K, $25 for one battle, people be choking it away sometimes, still getting paid, and booze. It's like you're making prize money type shit. You know, where it's at right now, and you people are getting DNA and Shine on ESPN and shit like that, like the level. I think battle rap has like ascended, you know, to the utmost. And eyes like Eminem did the Red Bull shit I was in or whatever, and shit like that. Like people knew what we were doing. Even back in WRCs, you know, they had a pretty good person to source and Ilmac and even Sam's and shit. But where it's at right now, you notice those were like tournament style battle, 1,000 dudes get $1,000. It's the best it's ever been.
Speaking of you mentioned Eminem. Why weren't you in the movie Bodied?
He hit me up, but I wasn't in. Man, I couldn't have made it at that time. You know, they definitely showing love to be out there, but I definitely didn't have the scoop like some people in the movie that they had time to plan for. It was more like, yo, this shit shooting this weekend out in K. I'm like, you know, but it's definitely wouldn't mind the name and the credits just to be part of the modern 8 Mile, but you know.
They'll maybe Bodied 2, maybe when they come out with the second one, man.
In Spanish. You know,
there was some dope. Yeah, there was some dope features. There was some dope cameos in there, man. Dumbfounded. I saw Thesaurus, Ilmac. You know, there was so many people in there. Pat Stay, rest in peace, Pat Stay. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. By the way, that brings me to my next question, man. What were your emotions like when you heard Pat Stay passed away?
Bro, we lost a giant, bro. We lost a brother right there, a giant, well, you know, in every way. So it was one of those things that nobody's over still. Don't even believe it type shit. I don't even know when it's gonna fully sink in, just because of the dude ripple in everybody's life and shit with everything. So lost a giant right there, was taken from us.
Well, cheers to I don't know if you have anything, any drink or anything, but cheers to Pat Stay, man. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. What's your biggest accomplishment in battle rap, or most humbling experience that you've ever had?
Humbling experience or best experience? Because humbling,
Either one.
could have been a bad one.
Sure. Sure. I mean, you know, you can talk about that too, because I know that the Uno Labos was kind of a weird one, right? Because that was one that was a little unexpected. You know, I think that, you know, most people were rooting for you on that, and it was like, what the fuck happened?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it's funny because in most people, or in his battle, and in my eyes, it was nothing. So it was my fourth battle of that month. Every week, just knocking it out. So, you know, all great battles, perfect ones. So that, you know, can't even make excuses. Everyone that knows. Shout out my Lino. Met him from Texas. We're knocking out tracks. I fly back. Battle coming up in DC on Friday. And so we fly back on Wednesday. But, you know, because it wasn't a high profile battle. That's what people don't understand. Didn't mean shit to me. I still wrote like a motherfucker, but remembering it, you know what I'm saying? It didn't mean, and that's why it was the first time I think anybody seen me fuck up. So they were just like, he's imagined that it was that battle that got me to Sweden the next month, because they said, oh shit, like they weren't scared to take on the battle type shit. Gets me an international. It's possibly the greatest thing that ever happened was that moment for battle rap, because it brought me to the best stage I ever been to as far as going over there.
Well, you know, and it's also interesting, right? Because I think that his biggest moment in that battle was bringing up my verse, really. And I feel like a lot of MCs do that. A lot of opponents do that. When opponents do that and bring her up all the time, I've never done that, by the way. What is that? What is that? How does that make you feel? And like, what's your relationship with my verse now, man? Everything all good over there?
Yeah, we're cool. Fucking, I mean, what can I say? You know, because at in someone's head, they think it's a goal to bring up someone more popular than themselves. So it's almost like if you're battling Kanye, right? And now he's divorced with Kim.
Yeah.
It'd be like, yeah, but you never had Kim or Kim money, or so you're just like an ant. Just, you know, I kind of was brought up. I was battling J Pro. I'll never forget it, because it never was brought up. And then J Pro, and I had just before the battle seen who his wife was on fucking Instagram. Real easy name to rhyme off of. So I said nothing. And then fucking shout out J Pro. It was a great battle. Brought her up. Yeah, I waited till the end of my round and unloaded on this bitch. You know, care anything as far as the bars. So these cats shit that it looked bad, man, because I had to go on his no-name girl, and the bar hit the same. I don't know. I look like an asshole because now she probably hates me forever. But that was just me rebutting. So it's just it's a funny angle to me, because you really want me to go in on your body and your family or your wife and just make up bars just because you got a name? Or is it just like animal heads? Because I could get as personal as anything, but it's like the names don't match up to the bars. You're just like, okay, your mom sucks. The mom's name, hey, Aunt Sally sucks dick. Like, does it change anything? Fucking bar.
Right. Well, I think what's interesting about this situation is that you've never really seen like a couple in battle rap. It's like this little weird romance fucking couple thing that we've never really seen before, you know? The fucking Johnny Storm and my verse, you know, and everybody kind of followed that story, you know? So it's like it becomes kind of like a thing where everybody wants to try to be relevant in that, you know? It's like you got your own little fucking romance thing going on over there. Rico Suave, fucking Johnny Storm with the novelas of battle rap and shit.
The novelas. Yeah, man.
Johnny Storm with the novela of battle rap. Listen, man, I have a few more questions here, and then we'll get out of here. But we definitely got to ask these few more questions. And you know, one of the ones that we wanted to know was, what legacy has Johnny Storm left in battle rap? And would you say you are underrated or overrated?
Man, you know, all I could say is to the people that were there, thank you for. I see that I was allowed to leave in battle rap was one that curved it back. Helped to be one of them first ones in it, you know, first to go viral, you know. I mean, I really don't have to speak on it, but it's just there. The fact, a lot of shit, the numbers. So I feel like that alone helped get, like I said, to that. Even then, I did that battle for the love. I wasn't getting paid, and then look where it got to battle rap. OD paid. We had to do overtimes for free. Fucking, but shit is awesome just to see that, you know. And obviously, like, I've fucked dead ass that have known me since they were in elementary school, and they hit me up to college, like literally, because you know I've been battling that long just on YouTube. Literally 12 grades of their lives, 12 years. Got them boys, same fans, you know. To have people that have been knowing me since they were a kid, and they're still a kid to me because they're and shit, and like, you know what I'm saying? So that shit is fire to me. So I feel like that legacy top 50 list, that don't mean nothing because they don't know nothing. I could guarantee I can name so many people that overlooked. It's kind of crazy that list even, you know, because they're just looking at it for face value. As you weren't through like URL and Smack, then you were just a legend to begin with. 50 lists, you got to at least battle 30 out of those people out of the list. Like some people are in that list that probably only battled 3 people in the top 50 list. Well, then what did you even make sense? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
right.
That's what I mean. Like you got to at least.
You've been part of a lot of different events, man, and Grizzlemania was a huge one. What was that like to be a part of Grizzlemania?
Man, shout out Cap Callus, you know what I'm saying? One, and that was like the biggest one, dog. That felt like the All-Star game. Hollow,
yeah, man.
Cortez, everybody came out, you know what I'm saying? Because I think this is like probably day one or some shit. This ain't even the whole flyer. Grizzlemania.
Yeah, there we go. Iron Solomon versus Enes.
Yeah,
Mac Lethal versus Dirtbag Dan.
Had Ill Mac versus Hollow. When Hollow did there were so many epic moments in the first one, and then this second one with the 2-on-2. You know, me and Mac. Shout out, yeah, that whole fucking thing was great, bro.
Man, I gotta know. Hey yo, Storm, this is VO from the back scenes, man. I gotta know, what was it like being in the room for some of these iconic battles? Hollow the Don versus Immaculate. Like, this is the first time you ever see a Mac running through windows. Like Enes versus Iron Solomon, Dirtbag Dan versus the dude that did the triple quadruple time. Like, man, there
Oh,
were
you
so many
talking about
iconic
Mac
moments in
Lethal?
these Florida battles. I'm a leave, but I want to hear y'all talk about it.
No, that's great. That's great. Thank you, VO.
Yeah. So let's see. Man, he said some great ones. Well, let's talk Mac and Hollow battle was like the last battle of that night, and I feel battled that night already. Was it? There was someone. Was it conceded in Mac, or did Hollow battle that day? One of them battled, and that shit was epic to see live. You know what I'm saying? That was great. And what was one of them other ones in the second one? Go to that other one.
Forgive me. It was conceded against Mac, but it was also the Mac wanted through Windows bar. But you had a headlining battle on Grizzlemania 1 against Locksmith, who's one of the best spitters in the world, renowned. Where are we at with that? How did you feel headlining a hometown battle?
Yo, man, I'll tell you what, that battle with Locksmith, when it got set up and everything, super, I knew already what Locksmith was about. So it was super humbling to battle him, because that just means they had that much faith that I could do it, you know what I'm saying, and beat him or whatever. When they came out here, you know, it's Grizzle, and it wasn't even like no pressure as far as the event, because there are names out there that were way higher than me, you know what I'm saying? At the time, you're living in the moment. Maybe the most views are up there with most of the heads at that time, but even then, like, I'm a fan of y'all type shit. So Locksmith was one of those guys. So I'm just battling him, shit ever, going in on his record label. I wasn't even signed. Like, I'm just dissing shit. That's actually like a punchline, but it's bigging him up. But going toe to toe with that, you know what I'm saying? I definitely unloaded on Locksmith. I wasn't playing out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw it when it went to overtime, but you know, I'll tell you what, Locksmith never battled again after.
Yeah, no, he's not battling anymore. I actually went live with Locksmith during one of his like streams, and I was like, "Man, when you coming back?" And he was like, "Bro, I'm never coming back." I was like, "All right, word, that's what's up." I mean, he did his work.
One more old school fan question, man. Like the front line bars you had against Awkward. If you ever got a tick on your balls, I'll give him a call. Like, fucking man, Johnny Storm with the do-rag was nuts. You versus High Collide. I think he told you your nostrils could fit a whole taco or something, man. It was a lot better flow than that. But man, your impact on battle rap and the history of what we do is it's undeniable. And I just want to say that as a fan. Shout out to Johnny Storm. Spoke, you could take back over your interview. I apologize.
No worries, man. You're all good. We fucking see that. That shit's amazing. That's why bro. VO fucking is killing it, bro. That's why we're doing what we're doing, because he's the best. He's the best at what he's doing, man. And you know, what we're doing right now is we're trying to, build more of an audience for this battle rap culture here in Colorado, because there's a lot of fucking talent coming out here, man. And you coming out here to just bless us, bro. I mean, you basically came out here like just, as a favor, man. And I really appreciate that, man. And, I'm a big fan. It sucks because VO actually made us a big fucking banner for the first event that you didn't make of it, and everybody signed it, and fucking, we didn't have you, but I'm thinking about maybe mailing it out to you, because I need you to sign that bitch, bro. That's the only signature I need on that big banner that VO did. So I really appreciate what VO is doing for us. And this whole podcast is basically so that we can basically build this more, man, and have more eyes on the channel. I guess my last question is just a fun question, is do you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah, I've gone over this before. It's a fucking Christmas movie, bro. It's not.
I don't know why. Why do you think that? Why?
It's Die Hard, man. I mean, the fact it had to be Christmas just had to be lucky. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that was.
That's a big thing to say.
Hey.
Wow.
That's it. That's your answer.
That's all I got.
That's all you got for me. It's I was just wondering if it was just because.
Die Hard? Do you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yeah, man, I have this argument with my girl all the time. You know, I tell her all the time, I'm like, there's Christmas fucking songs in there. There's a big fucking Christmas tree at the intros and fucking, come on, man. You know what it is. It's fucking Christmas time, bro. Jonny motherfucking Storm, bro. I really want to thank you for your time, man. I really appreciate you, everything you've ever done for us and Body Bag Battles and everything. We got to have you out once again. And whenever you need anything from us, you come holler at us, man. You know where we're at. All right, my friend.